This video is going to cover how to actually set up and use WinSCP. Now, in previous videos, we've talked about how to use the virtual interface that we have here at the Sullivan campus. The best way to do this is you don't have to load anything to your computer. You use the virtual desktop interface that we have here. I can tell right now that I'm on the virtual only because this is a screen from Sullivan, has all kinds of Sullivan names all over it. And here at the host name, it has VWS, which is a virtual workstation. To get here, what I did was I opened up a web page, and I'll just use Mozilla to do this time. Maybe. And once it opens up, what I'm going to do is in the browser, type in ACVDI, which is Academic Virtual Desktop Interface, .sullivan.edu. Once you're at this screen, it ought to look exactly like what you see on many desktops at the Sullivan campus. There you'll enter your username and your password, and that will get you into the interface to where eventually it will load up to a desktop just like this one. Now the reason I suggest using this is because we've already loaded all of the software for you. You don't have to go and find the software, load it, work out any problems, put patches or anything else. It's done. So to get to what we need to do today with WinSCP, I'm going to click the Start button and go to All Programs. Down at the very bottom of the menu is the folder with WinSCP. It has a program called PuTTY in it, and of course the WinSCP icon. So I'll click this one. I'll be given a dialog box here that actually asks me for just a few pieces of information. If you remember the Word file I sent you last week by email, this is exactly what was at the top of that file. So you'll type in the host name, which is our dev server, CICT space.net, and then your username and password. Usernames are always uppercase, so for mine I'm going to use my demo student account. And the password with that. Now if you don't enter the password here, it will ask you on the next screen. Those will be the same way every single time. You can actually save this session and have it under a stored session. I just usually type it in every time just to make sure I'm doing the right thing each time. So once I have those, hit login. In a few seconds you'll be given a screen, and this is WinSCP. Now it's telling you at the top that you're logged into this account on this server, so those are important right there. What you want to realize is there are two sides to the screen here. On the right hand side is the remote server. The remote means it's not sitting there with you. It's actually out in the wild somewhere. In this case, it's our server. And then over here on the left hand side, this is your local. So if you remember, L for left or local, and over here R for right or remote. Help you keep these two separate. Now what you can do is actually go to whatever drive your work is sitting on, such as your H drive, for this course, and you can actually move folders over. Now to do that, make sure that you're not seeing web. What you want to do is double click your web folder, and this is where all your project work will be loaded, as well as your midterm and finals later on. Your index page is already sitting out here for you for now, and there's a template file. You probably do not have a style one yet, but there is a template. So this is where all your work will sit. That's it for WinSCP. If I want to actually move a file over, I simply click from here and drag it over and drop it there. You don't have to drop it anywhere except the white space, or you can drop it into a folder. If you have any questions about this, please shoot me an email or post something on the Ask the Instructor board. Otherwise, you're free to go ahead and head on to the next couple of videos and begin the assignment.